What's going on, Chris? How are you over there, man?
I'm great, man.
Are we ready to jump into this thing, TJ
great.
Jefferson? Are we ready to jump into this thing? Because we've been having.
Stay ready, dog.
We've been having some serious clashes. You know how you know how you see these Star Wars movies or Star Trek movies where they just they light years beam in, or they zoom right in, and they go right into this battle. They're in the middle of a firefight, right? Yeah. Above some planet, right? They just, oh my God,
Light speed
in, right? And we've been doing that in the baseball front for the last.
We've been coming in hot.
I know.
Yeah.
Me and
which
you,
I like.
You and me, and then you and me, TJ, right? And
you're hating on my guys.
Well, we haven't had a you versus Chris one yet, but
because we have no real, we beat them in the World Series in '86. I got no problems.
86. My God, that is.
Well, that was the only time we really crossed paths, unlike you two.
Man, I wasn't even a Sox fan.
I mean, and it's so it is amazing that the century began with the Yankees defeating the Mets in the Subway Series, and now it's a Mets town 25 years later. It's crazy. And how many times have the Mets won since then? 0. So, the Yankees have won at least one in 2009.
They made it back more recently.
Absolutely.
Not really, because you were there last year.
Yeah. We were there last year.
We got there in 15.
Doesn't mean we got there. They got there at least.
But also, this thing, Chris, about being a Mets town that he's so caught up on.
They put up a better fight than you did last year.
Oh, against the Dodgers?
Yeah, against the Royals, they put up a better fight.
Yeah. Oh. And plus, we beat you 4-0 last year.
Okay. So. Well, listen, it's now time for you to gang up on me, because I'm sure you view this news as something.
This is honestly the best news that could have happened today.
This is like Ryan Day getting extended for Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about. It's fantastic news.
No, Aaron Boone has a 2 years more runway.
Oh, that's it?
That's a great move.
Lifetime.
Forever.
Yeah, it's interesting how the Yankees tweeted it out that he had a 2-year contract extension, and and the word it's the headline is extended. Like that's
a thing people are doing now.
I know, like memes and
yeah, it's just the one big word.
I just like I saw somebody's getting who's getting the Kurt Gowdy Award in the NBA this year? Somebody I forget who it was, and they put up, it just says the word recipient as the headline. It's just like I'm also very sensitive when it comes to that, because
Woj is getting it.
It's Woj getting it. Yeah, recipient. Can we come with a better like, hey, recipient? Hey, Mr. Extended. It doesn't sound good, right?
We'll wait 4 hours.
It doesn't. You know what I mean? You got to consult your doctor.
Yeah.
He's holding a bat too, right? Yeah. It's like those commercials throwing a football through a tire next to a flowing river.
Is he going to be in a bathtub?
Someone taking a bath in an open field.
Oh, yes. Find out if that's right for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right for you. You don't need to consult your doctor.
But if you're experiencing these symptoms for 4 to 6 hours,
I'm sensitive to that, because
we're calling backup.
Hanging up in our green room right now is the New York Times Sunday magazine cover that I was on back in the early aughts when they were doing a feature on me and Sports Center and whatever. And then it shows up, and the guy who wrote it, his piece was about a bunch of guys who are hanging out at 2 a.m. by themselves, and they're looking for a friend, and they find it in somebody like me on an overnight Sports Center, or calling a baseball game in San Diego, as I did between the Padres and Expos that finished up 1-0 in the 10th inning. But anyway, the guys, that was his theme for the story, and so the headline is Mr. Lonely Nights over my face. And it's just like, that's not what I'm looking to be called. Mr. Lonely Nights. Extended.
At
any rate. So
you think this is congratulations.
Great.
I love this news.
Why? Why do you love it? It's consistency. The Yankees are staying consistent. Their manager that managed them to the World Series last year.
Oh, real tough to manage. Hey, Aaron, hit the ball far. Hey, Garrett,
I'm
throw
sure that's
it hard.
All he does.
Really, really hard.
I'm sure that's all he did.
Well, he does whatever the book tells him to, and whatever Cashman tells him to.
Oh God, like every other manager is the Lone Ranger. Everyone else is going rogue. Get out of here, man. Every manager does the same thing. He's got the same
binder's
situation.
been so good this century.
Guess what? The Dodgers are the same thing, and the Red Sox. Your guy Alex Cora is the same. Well, Alex Cora doesn't get notes on who should be the first baseman if it's a one-score game and they're up by 2.
I care about the third baseman right now.
You know, you should. Okay.
Lifetime contract.
What are the Yankees supposed to do? Just fire the guy? Have him go in without? No, 2 years.
Hire someone
That's
better.
fine.
Don't hire someone better. Keep extending Aaron Boone until the end of time.
Boone won the American League last year, Chris.
Really tough to do with the players that you had. Really tough.
Actually, the players that they had.
Congrats. Great job, Aaron. Wow, managing Juan Soto and Aaron Judge is so difficult.
Chris,
congratulations.
Chris, can we talk about a New York team, you know, the team that actually runs New York? And
Let's
it's a
do
team.
it. I'd love to talk about
Great news
Let's
out
Go
of
Bats.
New York Mets camp, Rich. It was a tale, I would say, of giving, a tale of welcoming and receiving and just being what do you call a mensch? So to speak.
What
and that
happened?
would be the man named Juan Soto.
What about Juan Soto?
Do you know what Juan Soto happened to do for young Brett Batty?
The Soto Batty relationship is off to a great start.
Great start.
Nobody cares about
Phenomenal
it.
start.
I would say great doesn't even describe it.
Well,
You see,
what
Juan
did-
Soto came to the New York Metropolitans, New York's #1 team. He wore number 22, but unfortunately someone else had that number. So what do you do in this case? Well, the youngster decided that he would give his number up to the veteran.
Juan
And what
Soto.
did the veteran do? Oh, let's check this out, radio fans. Brett Batty walks out to the parking lot.
Yeah.
At Port St. Lucie, I believe, and he spies Juan Soto. He daps him up. He gives him a hug. And
Isn't
what
that
is Juan
lovely?
Soto standing in
Juan
front
Soto's
of?
in uniform.
With the keys to a brand new, blacked out Tahoe that he's giving the youngster
Oh, isn't
in
that nice?
exchange for his number 22.
Oh, that's
what a
great.
great story.
Oh, what a
Wasn't
great
it?
gesture.
Yeah, that's
In
so
that's
nice.
camaraderie.
In today's news cycle, Chris, where
Yeah.
there's so much just, division
Oh,
and
isn't that
evilness,
lovely?
to see Juan Soto, the king of New York, like Frank White, just bring everybody together.
but
and
Brett
bind
Batty
the
probably
team.
has Juan Soto's phone number too. I think that's awesome.
He was
know,
also
yeah,
kind of
they
flaunting
probably
the number in
Can't
front of
buy.
him,
You can't buy love. You can't buy love.
It wasn't about buying it. Brett was
He's
going to give
buying
it up
love.
for
He's
nothing.
buying a teammate.
Is that your new background on your phone, TJ?
Oh, it already is.
Oh,
No,
fantastic.
Brett didn't ask for anything. He was just giving it up. And one, being the giving person that he is, he said,
Yeah.
let me reward you, young buck.
Okay.
Yeah. Something Aaron Judge.
That's what
or
happens when
the-
you're a
the Yankees
mercenary. You
wouldn't
could
do.
start buying people's affection. That's what you can do.
Juan Soto's a single dad, just buying his kids' affection.
But Chris, he didn't have to because nothing was asked for the number.
Nothing was asked.
You
He
didn't
just
have
gave
to
it
do
up.
it. You're right.
Out of the kindness of his heart.
We have a new headline of extended. There's extended
See?
right there.
Oh, that's the fake
pardon me,
photo.
Distended. Distended.
Oh,
that
that's
should be the
fake
headline there.
photo, though.
Distended.
That's the real one?
That's fake. I don't care what anybody says. That's fake.
Well,
I
that's,
also like where our logo is. It looks like it's home plate.
Right?
Like the
That's
logo.
awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Our
Yeah,
logo
yeah,
is
there
home
it is.
plate. That's pretty
All
funny.
At City
I
Field,
thought
it
it
makes
was-
sense. Makes sense.
man, so congratulations to Brett Batty for wearing number 22 at the right time.
Yeah,
That's lovely.
it is.
That's great. Now they're going to be great.
But you guys got extended. That's a great story too.
We have an extended manager. That's what we got. So very good.
And you got one of your power hitters out for a while.
Who's that? Oh, is it Giancarlo Stanton is out for a while? Yeah, he might not make opening day, Giancarlo Stanton.
Man. I do like Stanton, so I'm not going to.
Age
Crap
35.
on that.
Age 35. Giancarlo Stanton already having elbow issues going into opening day.
That's not good.
You know what? It's great.
That's great.
So no, it's all great. This is all great. What can we do? Who's going to have the most wins in Major League Baseball out of our three teams? You're out of this, Jay.
You're out.
No,
Yeah.
because you talk about
By the way,
buying
Rich, you
love.
wanna talk about
buying love.
mercenaries? How
what?
dare you?
You're the mercenary.
How are we a mercenary?
You're the mercenary.
This guy wanted to come to us.
No, this guy's not the mercenary over here. You're deferred. You defer. Okay, you must
I
defer.
mean, at all times, there
You're
is a Dodger
deferring.
fan sitting here now.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
sure,
come on. I mean,
Del Tufo is a,
O'Shea blessed Del
By the
Tufo
way,
yesterday.
Prince of
O'Shea
LA.
has no.
That was
I would love to-
embarrassing.
I would love to ask O'Shea Jr.'s dad
Embarrassing.
if a lifelong Yankee fan should be allowed to say I'm a Dodger fan now, and there is no way Cube would at all say that. The
tell you
son,
what,
and
I don't
son
think
of
that would
Cube
go well.
should be embarrassed.
tell you
O'Shea
what
Jr.
would
should
embarrassing.
be embarrassed.
That was embarrassing
To welcome
yesterday.
Mike Del Tufo. tell Del Tufo that he's fine to be a Dodger fan. It's pathetic. That's the only way to put it.
I agree with you.
It's pathetic.
Right?
It's pathetic.
Well, we know Del Tufo.
So-
He'll tell you he's not
No,
going to
no, no.
lie, then lie in the next breath to you.
Yankees,
So.
Yeah,
Mets.
he's got a Yankee hat still sitting here.
Exactly.
Also, that's signed by somebody, right?
Exactly, I'm sure. Yankees, Mets, Red Sox. Who has the most wins
Well, I
at
say
the end of
that's a Twitter
2025? You say, okay.
Let's put it up.
Put it out there.
on
Put
it
Twitter.
up.
Put it
on
out
the old
there.
X machine.
Put it out there because the people of X are very, we'll say, I wonder what Vladimir's going to vote on that. So listen, we've got to come up with something here. Mm-hmm. We got a month till opening day.
Yep.
Got a month till opening day. We got to come up with something here, and we got to make it hurt.
Like financially or
Make it hurt.
No,
Wow.
not financially.
okay? Because I'm not
No.
I'm not in your tax
No,
bracket, so I can't.
I'm not saying that. Like
know.
maybe we find out we got to buy a cameo or something to somebody.
Interesting.
You and these cameos.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
cameos are fun. We could do a jersey bet.
What's the jersey bet? You have to wear the jersey.
You have to buy a jersey for the winner.
So
The losers have to
wear the jersey of the. So
No,
you'd have to wear a Yankee jersey. You
No,
have to wear a Yankee
I was
jersey?
gonna say the losers have to split a jersey and buy it for the winner.
For
Like if the Mets win, we'd have to buy TJ a Soto jersey.
I don't. But that's not.
That's punishment for us.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
It's got to be public.
I'd rather Rich wear a
It's
Mets
got to be
hat on air
shameful
for
public.
3 hours.
It's got to be shamefully public. That's what it's got to be.
Maybe we have to wear the cap of the team.
The last place team. The guy in the middle gets no blood.
You got to figure something out here.
I think that's punishment enough.
I don't know here.
I mean, if you make me wear a Red Sox hat, I'm probably going to be like,
No, the loser's got to buy the other one a blacked out. What is it? Yukon? What are you? what do you
Chevy
got?
Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
Look, only Jason Feller. We got to let
Interesting.
Feller back into this because he's the only one of us right now.
It's not even the most expensive car he could have bought the kid.
Right?
Maybe that's
not
what he
even.
wanted,
I mean,
though.
it might be pretty expensive.
It's not
sure.
expensive.
Well, I mean, compared to when you're making the most money
it's not a G-Wagon.
in Major League Baseball, it's really Steve Cohen's car. Really?
I mean, it's
It's in Brett's name.
Now he's gonna find parking for it.
Yeah.
that is a pain. I had a Tahoe
In
when
New
I
York
moved
City,
out here.
too.
It's bad.
In New York City, he actually just cost Brett Beatty money.
Yeah.
Now is he paying for a lot? Is he giving him a gas card? Like
See,
what
I
is
heard-
it? Just the
I
car?
heard
question.
that he's paying for him to store the car in his neighborhood.
Oh, you've heard that now?
Now I made that up just
Yeah,
like
clearly.
right now, like this minute. It just sounded good.
You should leave it up to people to call in
I'd be
and
convinced.
give suggestions.
Oh man,
Because I shouldn't even care because I'm clearly going to win the bet.
okay,
Yankees will have more wins.
okay,
How are
Bobby.
you
Then
going to
the
have
two-
more wins when you don't win the AL East?
How
I'm
about
very-
this?
I'm very confused by that.
Or do we just say, because we all play each other, right? Do the Red Sox play the Mets?
They should. Everybody plays everybody.
Everybody
now.
plays
we
everybody
play
now.
you, so
I know that.
I just got to see.
I know that. I know the Yankees and the Mets play each other because that's the way it's got to go.
yeah. I don't even
You know, the
remember
Yankees
last
have to
time we
play
lost
everybody
that.
difficult, same way that Michigan does in the Big Ten.
Oh, we knew that would
jeez.
somehow work its way into
It's
the
the truth.
conversation.
These are all called facts. You might have a problem
I'm just saying.
with facts. I don't know why you have problems with facts.
Goodness gracious.
would've
We have a
been like-
3-game set in May.
There you go.
against The Mets.
And then you got another one? You got another one?
See.
You got a second one?
Let's see.
Second half.
Where are you in
We have
You're
a
in Queens?
second
Or does
That's
Brett?
it. We just 3 games against the
okay.
Mets this year.
All right, there you go. So let's see who's got the better overall record and then the best head-to-head.
Is the tiebreaker?
I don't know. Or just like, I'm spitballing here, bro. I just want somebody to have an embarrassing moment.
Unless it's you.
Yeah, right.
It won't be me. That's why I want it to be an embarrassing moment.
I don't know about that.
I don't know why you're so confident.
Why would I be?
Your roster isn't as
unconfident?
good as definitely the Red Sox's, and I don't
Okay,
know about the
this
Mets,
guy.
man.
Chris, do I got to
Get outta
reread
here.
that Twitter email,
Okay.
that Twitter about like the over
Okay.
30 and the
Okay.
past is prime?
Oh,
Okay.
your lineup is not as good as Boston's,
Okay.
man.
Let me ask you a question. Does Boston have as great a 1-2 in Cole and Freed? No. Do the Mets have as great
Really?
a 1-2
Wow,
in
no
Cole
res-
and Freed?
fair.
Let me introduce
Shay,
the
Who's your
Sean
1-2?
Manea.
Who's your opening day starter?
Garrett
Garrett
Crochet, what do you
Okay,
mean?
Great. And then who's 2?
I'm not having this conversation.
No, because you don't know it. Okay,
not having
so
this conversation.
what about you?
Sean Manea,
Okay, and who's 2?
Senga.
Okay. Case closed. What is the matter with you people?
Oh, I'm sorry. When they only pitch 5 innings,
Okay.
winning 2-0 after 5
Oh, that's
does
right. I
not
forgot.
mean the end of the
That's right.
game.
I forgot.
Who's your closer?
My manager is the only manager who's an
Right.
absolute boxed-in manager due to what's being told of him. It's my
I
bad.
don't understand where this confidence is coming from.
This is going to be so much
Your
fun.
team absolutely fell apart in the World Series. What are you doing?
I mean, the key phrase in the World Series.
I mean,
Key part of the phrase in the World Series.
Did you
In
win the
World
final
Series.
game of the year?
Key phrase.
Would
in
you
the World
rather get
Series.
embarrassed in the World
Oh,
Series
God, you
or
with this
not
whole
make
business.
the playoffs?
I would rather make the World Series and be embarrassed than whatever you had yesterday, last year, which was an entire nightmare of a long season of mediocrity, and you wondering if there's any possible way to get out of it, and then complain incessantly throughout the winter that your team was doing nothing, only to have them finally sign somebody to some Frankenstein-type contract where you got to get out every single year of just 3 years to play. Wait a minute, the number 3. This is like Sesame Street, brought to you by the number 3. The number of bases that you have to actually traverse on the infield to find the fault line of your pissed-off start. You did actually pay.
Literally,
Am I wrong?
Literally got the
Did
best
you breathe
left-hand
at all
pitcher
during
in the
that?
Got it.
offseason.
Very good.
Literally did that.
Tell that to Sarah if she agrees. Does she agree Garrett Crochet is better than Max Fried? Would she agree with that?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. This is going to be great.
I can't wait.
And you're just sitting there laughing.
I don't know how you did that whole thing without taking a breath.
Because I
Because he's full
am
of hot air because he's a Yankee fan.
I am
That's why.
factual. I'm only spitting facts,
I've never met a rational Yankee fan in my life.
and I'm an influencer.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.